To build a run that is suitable to give greyhounds the best exercises once they have retired from their racing career, obviously you need a stretch of land. It doesn't need to be a large paddock like we are blessed to have at the Paranui Permaculture Homestead and Animal Sanctuary. It can be also the back of your backyard when you have a bigger garden there. You could fence off the back there and create a smaller run. This run we have made in the back of the paddocks has approximately 100 meters in length with a small bend in there, and is at its widest part 8 meters and at its smallest part 4 meters wide. It is on the grass, so we just keep the grass short, but it can also be ship mulch or sand on the surface, which would be very suitable and would probably keep also the weeds out. You need, most importantly, a fencing that is completely enclosing the whole area, and the fence has to be 1 meter 80 high. It has to have, obviously, a gate or two, which is safely secured. And the most important part of all is that you have a visual on your fence in the eyesight of your greyhound. The greyhounds are sight hounds, and they do not see the wires of a fence when they are at speed. They will probably run straight into it. So therefore we have put up a shade cloth at about 30 centimeters high to the height of the fence to make sure that the greyhound is capable of seeing the fence when he or she is running full speed. For the fencing itself, you can use standard fencing materials. Here we have a sheep fencing, which has verticals and horizontals, which are guaranteed that by the size of the greyhound that they won't be able to sneak through. But also just the wires appropriately sized at about 15 centimeters would make sure that the greyhound cannot go through. Then after all, the greyhound is quite a large animal. Although slim, he or she can maybe slip through gaps easily, but not so easily through there. Now at the end of our run we have doubled the visual, our shed cloth, because that is where they have to stop and turn around. So we wanted to make sure that they are absolutely certainly seeing the end of the run here, which can also be a timber wall that would be very suitable for the end of a run, or another material that is not see-through. Although most of the retired greyhounds that you be able to adopt would have been trained to go in a greyhound run, it is different for the retired racing greyhound, a different setup. They don't have the starter box, they don't have the excitement of the racetrack, so they will not naturally know what to do when you take them in the run. So here we demonstrate just quickly how we trained Bella to use the run. We hold her firmly on her collar and then we shout at her 1, 2, 3, go, and then she normally, 95% of the cases, she goes to the end of the run and comes back, and she might even goes twice. So the run is 100 meters long. If she goes back and forth, that would be 200 meters, and when she goes twice, that is 400 meters, which is an excellent distance for exercise.
Long racing season. Little darling, it's time to rest and find a home. Here comes the hounds, didn't you know? Here comes the hounds, and I say it's for life. Hounds for life. Hounds for life.